Registered investment advisors have a variety of software tools and platforms that have to be in sync. So the first thing is there's usually several downloads, maybe per day, of data that needs to move from platform to platform. And so that can be a challenge. The other challenge is being secure. And so passing back and forth very sensitive data between their clients and their professionals, doing that securely, but also making sure the professionals can be efficient. Those challenges can be exacerbated because the clients aren't part of the firm's cybersecurity strategy. So your professionals can be really, really good at making sure the data is secure, but then the clients, circumvent that maybe for their convenience or out of ignorance. So, and then lastly, there's a lot of challenges around cybersecurity and compliance. Well, it starts with being expert and understanding of the specific challenges that RIAs face. So we work with a lot of RIAs. We have a team dedicated to serving RIAs that really understand the specific challenges. And so using that understanding to build a plan, a 3-year roadmap, so that core managed and the RIA can know strengths, weaknesses, and what we're working on. First of all is about understanding the mandate. And so understanding what is actually necessary and how to implement those strategies efficiently. So it starts with an expertise around SEC and FINRA mandates. And then we can use and create the documentation necessary to substantiate that compliance. First of all, monitoring is necessary in most compliance frameworks. And that's because all of your tools, Microsoft, Google, your switches, your firewalls, servers, laptops, those are all generating log entries, thousands of log entries per day, that when they are analyzed by a computer can show indicators of compromise early. And so that's a necessary part is monitoring that from a cybersecurity standpoint. But then we can also monitor hardware and predict a pending failure sometimes. So in the same instance, a hard drive might show that it's about to fail. And we've on many occasions been able to get ahead of that before it disrupts the business at our client. There are usually a lot of opportunities once we get to know an RIA to build new efficiencies. So sometimes it's around a person who's doing manual imports of a variety of data, and maybe we can automate that. There are some other examples. Sometimes in order to be really vigilant from a security standpoint, the firm might be forbidding remote work or forbidding employees from using their own devices or from using mobile devices at all. And that can be a cybersecurity strategy that we will talk through with the RIA. And sometimes that will kind of uphold that kind of firm mandate. But a lot of times we can make them more efficient by enabling remote work securely or enabling bring your own device securely. Yeah, when it comes to scalability, we have the resources to scale with our clients, but more importantly, our clients have a predictable IT budget as they scale. So we've had clients that are adding 20, 30 professionals per year through acquisitions or other means, and they can know over the next 3 years what their IT budget needs to be, and they don't have to buy more servers and more software or scale things up differently. So our solution scales very well. Well, it takes 15 minutes to have a conversation well enough to understand that we might be able to solve the unique challenges of a specific RIA. So it takes 15 minutes for the RIA to really understand and our approach to things, and make sure that it makes sense to go to the next step. So it really only takes a short phone call to explore that and know, if it's going to be worth pursuing further. And so they would just go to our website and book that appointment right there.